why you can't speak English. Even though you understand the English, you understand the English movie that you watch, you understand the English YouTube video that you watch, you understand what I am speaking now, you understand the English book that you read. But when the time came up of speaking English, or whenever anyone asks you a question in English, you start freaking out, you go blank, you start rambling a lot even though you understand English, right? And let me tell you that why does it happen, why you are not able to speak English. So the main reason is that you are under practice, because what you have simply done for so many years is that you have just listen, you have just consume, you have just listen English, you haven't speak English enough. That is why you find so much difficulty to speak English. And now let me tell you that what basically happen when you are listening to the next human being, when you are listening to the next person. Let me tell you that when you are listening to the next person, that next person is thinking that what sentence he is going to talk about. That next person is thinking that is forming a sentence. That next person is structuring a sentence. That next person is speaking out a sentence with a proper meaning instantly. And what you are simply doing, you are just listening, consuming. You are just listening to the English. That is what all you are doing. And that is why you find so much difficulty to speak English. And let me tell you that how did you learn your mother language? It can be Gujarati, Hindi, Punjabi, Marathi, whatever language it can be. How did you learn your mother language? When you were a child, for initial 4 years, what you were simply doing, you were just listening. You were listening to your parents, you were listening to your father, parents, neighbors, and you were listening to your siblings, you were listening to all of them. And slowly thereafter, you started repeating after them. You started copying them. And this is how you learn a language. Initially, you were making a lots of mistake, but then also you were just speaking, and you learn a language. And let me tell you that this apply to all the language. This apply to the English and all the language, right? Which is speaking, which is listening, and speaking, and you learn a new language. And let me tell you that what is the main purpose of learning a language? The main purpose of learning language is to express our idea, express our thought with a next person, with a next human being. It is to express our emotion, it is to express our whatever is happening in our brain, in mind, with a next guy. This is what the main purpose of the human being. And this is what you have to do. You have to just speak. But why you are not speaking English? Why? And now let me tell you that from taking the course of 6 months, 3 months, or 1 month of speaking English, you are not going to improve your English. Even though these courses are very important, but these courses will not help you until and unless you are speaking English, you are practicing English, right? That is why it is very crucial for you to speak English, right? And let me tell you that when it comes to learning any language, there are two most important pillar or two most important organ of learning any language, which is speaking and listening. And let me tell you why it is very important. So the first is speaking. Why it is very important? Because when you speak, you go through these 4 stages, as I have told you earlier, which is thinking, forming, structuring, and speaking out. And that is why it is very important. Then let me tell you why listening is very important. Because when you listen English again, your brain will slowly start adapting that language. You will get to know that how to form English sentence. You will get to know the grammar rules of the English, right? This is what you will get to know. And now let me give you the solution or what you can do for listening or speaking, right? For listening, what you can simply do is that, or what I have simply did is that I change my environment. And here I have not changed my external environment because I cannot change my parents. So what simply I need change is that I change my internal environment, which is my mobile phone. Whatever thing that I consume in a mobile phone, it should be only in English. It can be a podcast, course, YouTube video, YT shorts, whatever it can be. It is only English, right? And second thing that I have done is that, or you can do, is that you can watch a movie or web series. And let me tell you why it is very important. Because when you listen to the what movie or web series, you get to know that what sentence you have to speak, where and what and where you have to speak that sentence, and how you have to speak that sentence. You will get to know all of them, because in movies and web series there are so many different circumstances or situation where you get to know that what sentence you have to speak there, right? And let me tell you that what you can do for listening, for speaking, what you can do. First thing I have done for speaking is that I record myself in front of the camera and I improve my English. And here I have not improved, and here I am not that much professional at speaking English, but yes, I have improved a lot, because back in 3-4 months ago I was literally not that much good at speaking English. But now I have improved my English just by doing what? Just by speaking English. And not only your English will improve when you will speaking in front of the camera, your communication skill will improve, your hand movements will improve, your facial expression will improve, lots of things that will improve. What you can do is that you have to go to the chat gpt, you have to ask chat gpt that I want to improve my English, so give me the topic so that I can talk that in front of the camera, and it will give you the topic. You have to understand that topic in your own way, and you have to express that topic in your own way, right? This is what you have to do. And second thing you have to do, or you can do, is imaginary method. Let us understand what this method means. It means you have to consider that besides of you or in front of you, there is your friend or there is human being with whom you are communicating. For example, in front of me there is my friend, right, which is you, right? In front of me there is a friend with whom I am communicating, which is that my friend. Now I am recording myself in front of the camera, and in after just 2 minutes my recording will finish, and after that I will edit my video, I will review my video, and I will upload that video on a YouTube, and you will be watching my video. This is called imaginary method, right? And that is the solution for speaking and listening, right? And you will improve your speaking English. You will be able to speak English effective way, good way, efficient way. That is it for this video, Samuel Paria. Bye bye. That is it.